All right, guys, today we are going to talk about histograms. Again, this is another way for us to organize our data. I would just want to show you a picture of a histogram, what a histogram looks like compared to a bar graph. So if you just take a couple minutes to look at the difference between a bar graph and a histogram. So if you see the differences, both of them have bars, so that's very similar, okay? If you'll notice though on the bottom on a histogram is a range of numbers, whereas on a bar graph, it might be a category, okay? There are also no gaps on a histogram, whereas a bar graph, there are gaps in between. And that's just because on a histogram, this is a range of numbers. So for example, whatever this number represents, so I've got between 1 and 5, there were 21 of them. Okay, so I don't know exactly how many were ones, how many were twos, threes, fours, or fives. I just know that range. Okay, so let's make a histogram, and I think it'll make a little bit more sense. Okay, all right, so here is my data. Okay, so I have looked at bags of trail mix. Okay, and I've counted the number of chocolate candies within that bag. All right, so first of all, let's look at how many bags I looked at. So there's 3 in a row, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 21. So I've looked at 21 bags of trail mix, and I've counted the chocolate candies inside, okay? So in this bag, there were 50 candies. Okay, there were 50 candies. So down here in this frequency chart, rather than putting numbers, because see, my numbers go anywhere from 31 all the way up to 100. Oh my gosh, that would be a huge frequency chart or even a line plot. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to do ranges of numbers. So my range of numbers are going to be in the 20s. So from 1 to 20 candies, that's one interval, 21 to 40, 41 to 60, 61 to 80, 81 to 20. So they're 20 in an interval. So I'm going to make a tally chart first. So 50, so I got to figure out where would 50 fall in my interval. So it would go anywhere between the 41 and the 60. So I'm going to put a tally there. The next one is 67. So that would fall somewhere between this interval, and 49 would fall in here. Okay, so I'm going to go through, I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to finish my tally chart. All right, so I went ahead and did my tally chart because that just takes a little bit of time, okay? So now I'm going to turn that into a frequency chart. So I'm just going to draw a line. So in my bags, out of the 21 bags I counted, none of them had from 0 to 20, which was good. From 21 to 40 candies, there were 4 bags that had that many. From 41 to 60 chocolate candies, there were 6 bags. There were 7 bags that had anywhere from 61 to 80 candies, and there were 4 bags that had 81 to 100. Okay, so a big discrepancy there. So I would obviously want this bag because it has more chocolate. Okay, so now I'm going to use that information and make a histogram. I'm going to make a histogram. So, so I have my range down here. All right, so remember these range of numbers here is the number of candies. And then these number here were the number of bags. These were my bags. Okay, so now I'm going to simply graph them. Okay, I'm going to make bar graphs. So from 1 to 20, there were nothing. So I'm not going to put it here. So from 21 to 40, there were 4. So I'm going to make a bar. So I'm going to make it. Okay, you're going to make them kind of big here. There were 4. Okay, I'm going to do that just for ha-has. Okay, then from 41 to 60, that was 6 bags. So I'm going to go up to 6 bags. Use a different color. Go up to 6. Remember, I'm going to attach it. Okay, you don't want to have a gap there. Okay, so there were 6 bags that had anywhere from 41 to 60 candies. Okay, then the next one, 7. Okay, I'm going to go up to here. Okay, there were 7 bags that had anywhere from 61 to 81 candies. And then the last one, there were 4 bags. So I'm going to go from here. Okay, and then there's my histogram, guys. So again, you can see, you can immediately go and you can look, like if I were to look at this one, that says 61 to 80. So go across, there were 7 bags that had 61 to 80 candies in those bags, anywhere in between that range. Okay, if I were to look at this one, if I wanted to see, there were 6 bags that had anywhere from 41 to 60 chocolate candies in them. Okay, and then thankfully, there were no bags that had just 20 or less candies in them. Okay? All right. Remember, the big thing with a histogram, the difference is there are going to be intervals down here of numbers, and there's going to be no gaps. No gaps. Okay? All right. Have a great day, guys.